Everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. This is my personal channel. You can see by my hair on my lip. You can see by my attire that this is not how I usually look on this channel. But we just finished filming our other show and I hadn't got a chance to film today. And I wanted to not let that time get away because I'm trying to be consistent with filming. So here I am. I'm not having a great day. And it's funny because most of the time when I'm not having a good day, I don't really want to film because it doesn't seem like you should film the bad, but why would I not film the bad? This is a reality about having a personality disorder. So as you know, if you're first time here, I have borderline personality disorder. I am in remission. That does not mean that I do not have to work really hard to be in remission. It does not mean that my feelings are not still really intense. And there are days where I want to stop caring and I want to just take a time out from remission. And this was one of them. So I'm not going to get into all the details, but one of my children, my adult children, was assaulted. And she was assaulted in a place where it should not have happened. She should have been safe in this place. It should not have happened. So we found out today that the person who assaulted her, the judge decided not to send her to jail, to give her any jail time, because she has mental illness. And you would think that somebody with mental illness, I would be like, well, that's the right way to handle it. Excuse me? No, you don't. This woman is my age, people. Okay? And so you gonna sit up here and just jump on and attack somebody who is young enough to be your kid, who is small and thin, who is not a fighter, and you want to get away with it because you're ill? Well, so am I. So best believe that when this first happened, I was trying to find out who this woman was. I had her first and last name, and I was on that internet. You would think I was Inspector Gadget. I was like, and at one point I thought I found where she lived. And I was about to go over there, and then I realized, first of all, I don't really know that that's her, so I don't want to sit up here and go to jail for, getting down on the wrong person. But also, I know that this is not who I'm trying to be, right? Fighting is not the answer. I'm an adult, and there's a system, and she was arrested, and I'm thinking that they're going to do their job. And the reality is, if I could just be completely honest with you guys, I'm so sick of this broken system. California does not care about people with mental health issues. They want to sit up here and do all these commercials and, we're putting all this funding into helping people who have mental health issues. But the reality is, California is worse than it's ever been. If you went to LA, if you went to Hollywood, you just see insane people everywhere on the streets. You are in danger. You never know when you're going to be safe. Heaven forbid you try to walk down Hollywood as a tourist. You better have a gun on you. You try to go somewhere to get help. If you are on Medi-Cal or on government funded insurance, you are going to go into a facility that puts criminally mentally ill men who are dangerous and predators just in with whatever females who may be there because they're suicidal, who may be there because they're, you know what I'm saying, having a manic depressive episode, and you got them in here with predators. And these places you might as well just be putting these women in a men's jail. It is so scary and it's atrocious. And most of these places have two different sides, and yet they don't separate the men and the women. That don't even make any sense either. So my point is that I am so frustrated with the system and how there is not, justice does not always come when it's supposed to come. And I gotta tell you that my borderline is very black and white right now. And in my mind, it makes sense that if she could get away with assaulting somebody because she's ill, that I should be able to get away with assaulting her because I'm ill too. So if you want to go because you're ill and you could get away with it, we the same age. We're both ill. We could do this while you want to sit up here and jump on somebody way smaller than yourself. But I also know that at the end of the day, I do care more about what my Father in heaven thinks about me than getting even. I do know that I care about that, but my emotions are so strong that I feel like it's hard to care about that right now. And the best I could do is say I'm not going to look for her, and I really hope that I never, or at least while I'm in this place, that I don't happen to run in and find out that she is who she is, because that would not, y'all gonna see me on one of those court shows. It's not gonna be pretty. But I know that not too long ago, was spending time on the Lord's Prayer, and we were asked to bring to light anyone that we needed to forgive, that we were holding a grudge against. And I was actually thinking like, well, I'm fine, I've forgiven everybody. And then I felt like God instantly brought this woman to my mind. And I started to cry because I don't want to forgive her. And I don't even want you to ask me to forgive her. Like, I'm a mom, you know? You put your hands on somebody I love, and forgiveness is not what's coming to me naturally by any means. And I feel like, I know that God says vengeance is his, but I also know that he's very forgiving, and I don't want him to forgive her, and I don't want to forgive her. And the night that he brought that to my mind, I did forgive her. But the thing with forgiving people is often you have to do it again and again and again and again. And I don't want to right now. But I know that I will. I need to let all of this, I just need to let my feelings be what they are. Maybe I need to go box. Need to go get a punching bag and just box for a minute and just get it all out. But I wanted to come on here and be honest, because I often come on here and I'm just so happy and bubbly, and I'm talking about faith and fear and blah, blah. And I really need y'all to know the truth about like when I'm struggling, because rage is a real thing. And I'm not saying this is easy. It's not easy. And I can't even guarantee that if I see her, I'm going to do the right thing. But I could tell you that I want to win. I want to be in control. I don't want to be completely out of control of my actions. And when I get enraged, I'm no longer in control. And there's something in me that's like, you are crazy, stop it. But once it's there, it's there. And so I don't want that anymore. I want that to be that when I used to be enraged, that I, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to be transparent about that. It's not all good days all the time. There are days where I want to give up, where I don't want to be in remission, because it feels like it would feel better to let my feelings out than to try and control them. But the whole point of being in remission is controlling your feelings instead of letting them control you. So yes, I might get riled up when I'm talking about it. And yes, it hurts. And yes, I'm pissed off. And I'm not saying I'm going to drop it. I'm writing a letter to the governor about this mental health system, about how injustice it is, how people are not safe. And that like people who are mentally ill have rights, but people who are not also have rights. Do I think because I'm mentally ill, I should be able to go around just assaulting people and nothing should happen to me? I still know right from wrong. And as did this lady. So I'm not here for all of those excuses, but at the end of the day, I do know that I need to answer to my God, and I need to get control of my emotions and I need to give this to him. And so I'm trying to do that. I'm doing it, and I'm taking it back, and I'm doing it, and I'm taking it back. And I just wanted y'all to see the struggle, and I just wanted to be honest, because I'm not always going to have some pretty answer for you all to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then maybe it does help you, but I just want you to know. So this is the real struggle that I go through when, when I'm putting in that work to be well. It's work. So hopefully the next video will be more pleasant, and hopefully I won't be calling you saying that I went to jail. But pray for me, you guys, because I need it. And if you need prayer, drop it below, and I'll pray for you. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked the show, please subscribe to the show and like the video and notify the notification bell, all of that. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some food. Thank y'all for stopping in. Have a blessed week.
Sorry, it's DJ.